Tri-City's father is pushing for more mental health resources after his 15-year-old son committed suicide. Caroline Corrigan sat down with the boy's father, who said he was waiting to be seen by a therapist when he took his own life.
Sarah, that's right. Jason Sexton tells me he noticed his son Trevor was struggling in school earlier this year. He contacted Frontier Health to see a therapist. However, he was told it was going to be a 2-month wait.
I would just like to ask him, why would you feel this is the way that you needed to deal with your pain? Why wouldn't you come and talk to me or talk to somebody who would help you?
Questions Jason Sexton says he will never have the answers to. His 15-year-old son, Trevor Sexton, committed suicide last week.
No parent should ever have to bury their child. He would do anything for anybody. I truly believe that. And that's what I'm going to remember him for.
He says he noticed Trevor was struggling with academics earlier this year.
I just wanted to talk to a therapist and see if maybe they could talk to him and get his focus back to where it needed to be.
He says he called Holston Counseling Center with Frontier Health here in Kingsport, but it would be more than 2 months before they could see Trevor. Jason scheduled an appointment for May 7th, but Trevor passed away on April 14th.
He was the last kid I would have ever thought would do something like this, or even being depressed, because he was always happy. It still doesn't seem real. I still open his door to see if he's in his bed.
Carolyn Hawkins with the National Alliance on Mental Health chapter in Johnson City says with many mental health providers, urgency matters.
Unfortunately, there are backlogs trying to get in to see people.
And signs of depression might not be clear.
Any behavior that's really strange and out of the normal.
It's care Jason wishes Trevor would have had.
2 months is way too long. We need more providers. But if there had been maybe a therapist or somebody talk to him, we will never know that answer. But I would surely hope so, that he would have confided in them that something was going on.